Hello, in this video we're going to use application Flowy14 to write an algorithm that prints all the values of the function y equals x to the second power minus 1 that takes all the integer values or whole numbers on the closed interval from given a to b. So let's go into Flowy14 app. And into our dashboard here, we'll proceed to begin designing our flow. Proceed to the upper left corner where it says commands, click into it. This will in turn open up the left-hand side command menu. You can navigate to each command manually, or you can use this search option here. So every time to begin designing our flow, we'll need the start command. So let's add it, and then we'll need our input command. We'll need the A and B, so we'll need two input commands because we want to have certain range of numbers, whole numbers, to calculate our x. So input, and it should come up as one of the top commands available. So first, and we'll need another input command. Next, we'll need the for loop command. So just type in the word for, F-O-R. And by default, it comes as the greater sign, less sign, but we have options at the bottom to turn it into. So we'll, in this case, need the less or equal. And then we'll need our multiplication command, which is the math command, to obtain the x, to calculate the x to its second power, to the second power. So type math. And then we'll need our another mathematical command with the deduction with the minus sign to execute our command, our algorithm y equals x to the second power minus 1. So just no need for searching, just use the same command, mathematical command, and in both instances they come by default with the plus sign. We need to change them, so this one needs to be changed to multiplication to obtain the to calculate the x to the second power, and then the second one has to be with the minus sign, a subtraction, to execute our algorithm, the y equals x to the second power minus 1. And then once you're ready and completed with the design of your flow, you can print the result via the output command. So type output. Okay, and once you're ready to complete your design, just close it off with the end command, end. Like so. So now what we need to do in our subtraction here command, we need to click into it and into the blue data connector, which is the one with the numeric pad. We need to type in 1 as that's part of our equation. And we are now ready to connect our commands. So we've designed our flow, and let's now start connecting our commands. So these are our, this is basically our point A and B, the start and the end of our range here, out of which we want the integer numbers or the whole numbers to then calculate the x, and then we want them to be basically taken to this calculated to the second power, and then the result of the second power needs to be connected into the subtraction command minus 1 to carry out our algorithm and then print the result through the output command. So let's connect our first input command. Let's click into the green area, which is the outbound data connector, and in turn we will see all the available inbound data connectors with plus signs. So we need to have that connected to our for loop through the first plus sign, and then we'll perform the same exercise for the second output command. Click into the green area, which is the outbound data connector, and connect it to the inbound data connector on the for loop. So this is our range of the whole numbers, and then the result here needs to be connected to our multiplication twice, so we have a second, we can have the x, the result to the second power. So click into the for loop command into its one and only in green outbound data connector, and twice into the inbound data connectors on the multiplication command. So click both pluses. So click off of the design, off of the flow to see how the yellow arrows are indicating how we've connected our commands so far. And so now that we have our x to the second power here, we need to connect this result to the to right here to this subtraction command. So click into the multiplication command, or the x taken to the second power, and into its in green one and only outbound data connector, and into the first available inbound data connector on the subtraction command. So now over here we have our x. We are calculating the algorithm for the y. We're solving for the y. So x to the second power minus 1 will solve the y, which is here, and then the result will be printed via our output command. So let's click into the subtraction, into its outbound data connector, and connect it into the one and only available inbound data connector on our outbound output command. Okay, so now that we've designed our flow and have connected our commands, we're ready to execute our flow. Let's click run. We're being asked for the first number from the range, so we'll choose number 1 here, enter, and then we're being asked how many whole numbers, or the range when it's gonna end, so we'll do numbers 1 through 5 basically. Enter. So that's the first whole number. Second whole number, so 2 to the second power 4, 4 minus 1, 3, and 3 is being fed. That's the result. We're solving for y. 3 times 3, 3 to the second power 9, 9 minus 1, 8. 15. 25, 24. And this concludes today's exercise, that using Flowy14 application, we can write an algorithm that prints all the values of the function algorithm solving for y using the equation x to the second power minus 1 that takes integer or whole numbers on the closed interval from our a to b. Thank you.